It was the happiest day of my life. At least, that is what I believed. The sun was shining through my bedroom window. My white dress was hanging near the mirror. My hands were shaking, but I was smiling. Today was my wedding day. My name is Emma. I was 26 years old, and I was going to marry Daniel. We met 3 years ago at a small cafe near my office. He was kind and funny. He always listened to me. When he asked me to marry him, I said yes without thinking twice. That morning, my mother helped me with my hair. My best friend Lily was in the room with us. She looked excited. "You look beautiful," Lily said. "Are you nervous?" my mother asked. "A little," I said softly. "But I am happy." I checked my phone. Many people sent messages. "Congratulations. Best wishes. You deserve this happiness." Daniel sent me a message too. "I can't wait to see you," he wrote. My heart felt warm. I trusted him completely. I believed in our love. At the wedding hall, everything looked perfect. White flowers were everywhere. Soft music was playing. Guests were arriving and smiling. I could hear laughter. Lily stood next to me. "Everything is perfect," she said. "Yes," I smiled. "Everything is perfect." But then something strange happened. While I was sitting alone in the waiting room, my phone vibrated. I thought it was another congratulations message. It was not. It was a message from an unknown number. "Don't marry him." My hands became cold. My heart started beating fast. I read it again. "Don't marry Daniel. You don't know the truth." I felt confused. Was this a joke? Who would send this today? Another message came. "If you marry him today, you will regret it." I tried to breathe slowly. Maybe someone wanted to hurt me. Maybe it was someone jealous. I stood up and looked at myself in the mirror. I looked happy. I looked like a bride ready for her future. I told myself, ignore it. Today is your day. But deep inside, a small fear started growing in my heart. I tried to stay calm, but I could not ignore the messages. My hands were shaking again, but this time not because of excitement. Another message arrived. "Ask him about Sophia." Sophia? I did not know anyone named Sophia. I quickly called the number, but no one answered. My chest felt heavy. I did not want to believe anything bad about Daniel. Lily walked into the room. "Emma, it's almost time," she said happily. I looked at her. "Lily, do you know anyone named Sophia?" Her smile disappeared for a second. "Sophia," she repeated. "Why?" I showed her the messages. Her face became pale. "Emma, maybe it's nothing," she said quietly. "Do you know her?" I asked. She did not answer immediately. "Lily," I said again, my voice shaking. "Please tell me the truth." She sat down slowly. "Daniel used to talk to a girl named Sophia last year," she said. "But he told me it was nothing serious." My heart dropped. "What do you mean used to?" I asked. "They were close," Lily whispered. "Very close." The room felt smaller. I could not breathe. "Why didn't you tell me?" I asked. "I thought it ended," she said. "I didn't want to hurt you." My wedding music started playing outside. People were clapping softly. This could not be happening. Another message came. "He was with her last night." Tears filled my eyes. "No. Iwish parat." He was with his family. But what if he wasn't? I looked at Lily. "Call him." She called Daniel, but he did not answer. I felt something break inside me. I lifted my dress and walked toward the main hall. People were smiling at me. They had no idea what was happening inside my heart. Daniel was standing at the front, looking handsome in his black suit. He smiled when he saw me. That smile. I once loved that smile. Now I was not sure. I walked closer to him. The guests were silent. The priest looked at us kindly. Before anyone could speak, I looked directly into Daniel's eyes. "Who is Sophia?" I asked. The room became completely quiet. Daniel's smile disappeared. Daniel looked shocked. "What?" he asked softly. "Who is Sophia?" I repeated. People started whispering. My mother looked confused. Lily stood behind me worried. Daniel forced a small laugh. "Emma, this is not the time." "When is the time?" I asked. "Tell me now." His face changed. I could see fear in his eyes. She is no one, he said. Then why did someone tell me you were with her last night? I asked. Gasps filled the room. Daniel looked at the guests. He looked embarrassed. Let's talk in private, he said. No, I said firmly. Tell me here. Tell everyone. My heart was breaking, but I needed the truth. He stayed silent for a few seconds. Then he spoke. I met her last year, he admitted. We talked. It was a mistake. Was? I asked. Or is? He closed his eyes. I saw her last night, he said quietly. The words felt like a knife in my chest. You saw her? I whispered. It didn't mean anything, he said quickly. I was confused. I love you. Tears ran down my face. You love me, I said. On our wedding day? The guests were uncomfortable. Some looked away. My mother was crying. I was going to end it, Daniel said. I promise. But you didn't, I replied. He reached for my hand, but I stepped back. In that moment, I understood something very important. Love is not only words. Love is actions. Love is respect. If he respected me, he would not meet another woman the night before our wedding. I looked at him one last time. I trusted you, I said. I believed in you. I'm sorry, he whispered. Sorry was not enough. The priest stood silently. The music had stopped. The perfect wedding was no longer perfect. I took a deep breath. I can't marry you, I said. The room filled with shock. Daniel looked broken. But I was the one who felt destroyed inside. Still, I knew I was making the right decision. I slowly took off the ring from my finger. My hands were steady now. I placed the ring in Daniel's hand. I deserve honesty, I said. He tried to speak, but no words came out. I turned around and walked down the aisle alone. This was not how I imagined this day. I imagined walking toward my future husband. Instead, I was walking away from him. But strangely, I felt strong. Outside the hall, the air felt fresh. I could breathe again. Lily ran after me. Emma, she called. I stopped. I'm sorry, she said. I should have told you earlier. It's not your fault, I said gently. The truth always finds a way. My mother came and hugged me tightly. I'm proud of you, she whispered. That meant everything to me. The guests slowly left the hall. Some people were surprised. Some people were sad. But I was calm. Yes, my heart was broken. Yes, I was embarrassed. But I was not ashamed. Daniel lied. Not me. Days passed. It was not easy. I cried at night. I asked myself many questions. Was I not enough? But then I understood something important. His betrayal was not about me. It was about him. I started focusing on myself. I spent time with friends. I returned to my hobbies. I learned to love myself again. One evening, I looked at my wedding dress. I did not feel pain anymore. I felt strength. That day did not destroy me. It saved me. Because I found out the truth before it was too late. Sometimes, the worst day of your life becomes the day that protects your future. I did not become a wife that day. But I became a stronger woman. And that was more important.